So understand that those people that you may feel bothered by, troubled by, they are also on their own journey. They are not bad people. They are not evil people. Don't call them that. Don't go saying that they're stupid and you're smart. That's not what the case is. They are just conflicted in different ways than you are. And that's okay because that's how life is. Okay? That's just how it is. That's just how the game goes. We have no control over that. So they are just conflicted in ways that you may not be, and you may be conflicted in ways that they may not be. They have things about them that they probably do better than you, and you have things about you that you probably do better than them. And this is just called life. Neither is wrong, neither is right. It's just a thing that is happening. When a fucking meteor shower happens, it's not wrong. If a meteor hits Earth right now, it's not wrong. It's just nature happening. Okay? It may not be in our best interest, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just happening. And you just need to understand that. So your situation, your shortcomings, they are not bad things being done to you. It's just happening, and you just need to understand how to maneuver through them or around them. Okay? So don't go pointing the finger at people, calling them bad, calling them dumbasses, calling them evil, calling them the devil. It is none of that. It just is what it is. Okay? We all just have different beliefs. That's all it is. It's just different belief systems. You believe they should be doing this. They believe you should be doing that, and you guys, and there's a conflict that happens between that. But it's just life. So please understand that, okay? It is very crucial. I promise you guys, life will be a lot better. These are things that I wish I had known growing up. These are things that I wish my mother and father had have known during me growing up, and they could have told me these things. They did not know these things. Until this day, they do not know these things because they are also troubled in their own ways, and that's okay. I accept that. I am not pointing fingers at them or anything like that. It's just life, and it happens. But you know what? We all have situations like this in our life. We may not have the best situations growing up, but that's fine because we can be the ones to break that cycle. And now, from here on out, whatever, your bloodline is with who's carrying your last name, things can be different from here on out. You can be the one that was born and you changed everything. And now everybody from here on out will look back and you're where it started. You're where the new beginning started. And I choose to be that with my family, with the Hopsin family. I choose to be, not saying my family is just idiots and all that, but I choose to be one of the figures in my life that break the cycle of toxic energy, and you need to do the same as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I wanted to come on here. This was just a random thing. I just felt the need to just come on here and say this. So, to sum everything up, if you have a problem with someone, if you're in a relationship that you don't like, walking away is your superpower. Don't go calling people bad, saying they're horrible, they're evil, they're stupid, they're morons, because you're just as much of a moron if you're around them all the time. You're just as much of a clown as you accuse them to be. Work on yourself. The more work you put into yourself and you make yourself a project to work on daily and you're constantly doing that, you'll become emotionally attached to yourself. Therefore, you will love yourself, and that's where the love starts to happen. And then you will value your time, and then when people come around you, you'll question them a lot more and question their intentions, which will ultimately put you in situations where you're around people who respect you more and who love you as well and who care about you more and who are interested in your well-being. So, yeah, I know I go on rants and this and that. Sorry, it's just what I do. It happens. Does anybody want to come on here and talk about something that it doesn't deal with music? I don't want to hear any music stuff right now. If anybody has any questions or anything, or wants to vent about something, I'm all ears. This is the time. Let me know. I'll let you get on. But I don't want to talk about music. I can't stress it enough. I don't want to talk about music. I do not. If you want to talk about something else and give me props quick for whatever it is I've done, just let me know if you have any questions. I don't want to get on just to talk. I only want to get on if you have a question or whatever. I don't want to just sit here and be awkward. I'm just now this is just me being honest. I don't feel like hearing the whole like I'm talking to you guys as a person right now. So I don't want to hear the bullshit of the like just leave Hopsin out of this right now. Um, okay, hold on. This is a guy with the oh damn, did it even wait, is it even gonna let me? All right, hold on. Someone just asked the question: how do you deal with your thoughts when you can't stop overthinking? I, I overthink. I am definitely a person who overthinks. I overthink. Oh, he's on. What's
Hey,
up?
hey,
What's going on,
hey,
man?
yeah,
How you doing?
hey, nothing, man. I was just watching your live. I don't know. This is so random. Uh,
Oh,
I'm
hey.
kind of shaking right now. Okay, so
Oh no, I talked.
I
Yeah, what's
questioned
up?
in your chat. I had a question in your chat. So how do you deal with when you overthink a lot and you can't like stop thinking?
Okay, so all right. So I have an
Yeah.
I also have an issue with overthinking a lot. My whole life, I've been the person who overthinks, and then sometimes overthinking can cripple you. It can put you in a situation where you end up doing too much, or you don't end up doing the thing at all, and you talk yourself out of it because you go, damn, I don't know what to do now. I don't know, or you may overanalyze the situation. You
Yeah.
overanalyze the situation, and and then you become crippled almost because you don't know which way to move.
Yeah.
Okay, now overthinking things definitely can be toxic to your well being. Um,
Yes.
you got to ask yourself what it is you want. You can't. You got to be a risk taker. So you need to remind yourself that whether it's a girl and you're like, does she like me? Does she not? Should I text her? Or it could deal with sometimes in music as a musician, I'm like, damn, should I release this song? Nah, if I release it, they might think this. Whatever you truly feel deep in your heart, you have to ask yourself that. So you're gonna overthink no matter what, but you got to ask yourself, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? What do you want to happen? And then once you get that
Okay.
answer, so if you're saying, let's just say it's a girl, you're like, I want to text her and I really want to take her out on a second date again, but I don't want to text her because she didn't text me back or whatever. And you go, maybe she didn't text you back because she thinks you're ugly, whatever. Or she thinks you're stupid. Maybe my breath stunk. Maybe my ice stunk. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm lame. You got to ask yourself, what do you want? And you got to take the leap because 5 years from now, you won't give a fuck that you took that leap. You must, to be a human being, you must take leaps to get things that you want. You must be uncomfortable at times. You being uncomfortable, you're going to take a leap and it's going to give you an answer. Okay? It's going to give you an
Okay.
answer sometimes. And I mean, it's going to give you an answer all the time when you take a leap. But you're going to
Yeah.
overthink
Yeah.
situations. So here's what you do, what you have to understand overthinking. Thinking, you can't turn it off. You can't.
Yeah. Right.
No matter
Right.
what, you can't turn your thoughts off. People like you just
Right.
can't. People try, you can't turn your thoughts off because your thoughts, it's your brain. It's just it's constantly happening. It's like, can you stop your blood from flowing? Can you stop your heart from beating? Yes, you can. You can kill yourself. That's the only way.
Yeah.
But thoughts are just happening. It's just a thing that's happening. But also remember this. This is what I've also learned. My thoughts are not me. Thoughts happen, and then through my thoughts I can pick ideas from the thoughts that are happening, but they're not me. The thoughts are just happening. They're happening over here, while I am
Yeah.
here as a person. It's just happening. So you must remember, your brain is there to think. Your brain is there to go, what if this? What if that? What about that? What about that? What about that? What about this?
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
that? That's just what brains are there for. And through that, you can pick the parts out that are good for you. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Yeah.
do not ever think that your brain or your thoughts, I should say, not your brain. Do not think that your thoughts are actually you. They're not you. It's
Yeah.
just a thing that the brain does because it's supposed to do that. And this is how ideas are triggered, which push human beings to take steps further or to take steps backwards to help us maneuver through life. The thoughts are there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's us. Okay? So in a
Yeah.
situation, you'll go,
Okay.
what about this? Is that supposed to be a no, no? What if I did that? Oh, no, 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 no. And then you got to pick apart what you feel is the truth and what is not the truth. Because your brain is just like another person. It's like a hype man. It's like a person going,
Yeah.
hey man, what about that
It
bitch? You
is
hear what she
actually.
said to you, dog? You hear what that motherfucker said? You should punch him in the face, dog. Fuck that motherfucker. And you gotta go, you know what? It would probably feel good to punch him, but it's probably best if I just don't. But thanks, brain. I'm gonna take this little piece and I'm gonna just say that one thing. I like that one idea, and I'm gonna throw away the rest. And it's fine. Remember that your thoughts are not you and they never were you. But through your thoughts, you can build your character, you can build yourself, you can pick what you like from your thoughts and then go, I'm going to absorb this. But your thoughts are not you. Okay?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just remember that. But remember, you're supposed to take leaps. So don't be scared. Don't fear things in life. Don't fear the obstacles. Things will be hard.
Yeah.
Things will be hard.
Okay. Yeah.
Just embrace it, and remember, there's no cool movie. Every movie that you've ever seen with the cool guy, with the
Yeah.
superhero, he's had the struggling parts where he had to do the hard thing, where he's walking through the rain, and it's so fucked up. But you know what? In the end, it always feels amazing when he got through that hard part. You know what I'm saying? It always feels good to
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
him finally win that battle, and you're like, oh wow, and you're happy, and you feel for him because you know what he's been through. That's you as well. So when it rains, embrace it. Don't be scared of it. Don't run in the house when it rains. You still go towards your destination and you fucking get that shit done. All right?
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a
All right,
lot,
man.
man.
Yeah. Oh,
I really
thank you.
appreciate.
Any other questions? I'm
I
sorry, what was
I'm
that?
any straight right now.
Okay, well, yeah, your connection is a little bad, but hey man,
Uh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you take it easy. Well, yeah, man. I hope
Yeah.
I
You
hope
too.
that
Yeah.
helped. Sorry if you couldn't hear any of it, but yeah. All right, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Thanks.
right.
Thanks. Thanks a
Hey, no
lot.
problem, man. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Peace. All right. Anybody else got any questions? Um. um. Okay. Hold on. Here's another good question, Yamin. I'm gonna let you on because that's a good question. All right.
Yo,
What up? So you want to ask that question again? What is it?
yeah. How do you stop comparing yourself with other people?
Okay. This is something that's I feel is a big thing that we all do. Um, because we look at people's lives and we see what they got, we see the cool things that are happening, and we wish that it was us. We wish that
Yeah,
we were as fortunate as they were to get those things, to have it how they have it, to have those opportunities, to be as happy as they're what we think they are, you know?
yeah,
So here's how. You got to understand that everybody has their struggles, their burdens in life. Everybody, every single person. There's no one who just has a clean slate where it's just perfect. Nobody. There's going to be obstacles, and some people like they have different routes they take in life to do certain things, and some people prioritize other things more than others. So I'll use myself as an example in situations that I felt that way about certain rappers, where I'm like, man, look at him, dude. Like I wasn't appreciating what I had because I'm looking at the next man. I'm
Mm.
looking at what they have, and I'm going, damn, look how they have it. Look, you know what? I just made, X amount of money, and I'm doing good, but it's not how they're doing it. And that hurt me. It would destroy me. I would see things and I would go, damn, dude, like, yo, this sucks. I want to be where they're at. I don't necessarily speak in that exact tone to myself, but it's just a feeling you get of going, I want what they have, and how come that's not happening to me? I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. I used to get mad. Let me tell you something. I used to get
Yeah.
so mad and disappointed because because I didn't have the same outcome as like Eminem. As far as
Yeah.
like I'm from the West Coast. How come Dr. Dre didn't find me? I used to be like, I went to radio stations. I went to radio stations and I freestyled. How come no one found me? How come
Mm.
I wasn't in those situations? How come I didn't get my own movie, my own version of 8 Mile? These not. I'm not saying I'm necessarily salty and to a major extent, but these are things that happen from my perspective with other artists where I'm just like, yo, look at Drake. How come I'm not him? He did acting when he was younger and he branched into the music industry. So did I. How come I'm not as big as him? How come I'm not like Kendrick Lamar? I'm from the West Coast. I kick real shit. I say things. How come I'm not in that spotlight? And you want to know what the answer is?
What?
Because I'm not them and they're not me. Now, neither is good, neither is bad. We all have our own different routes, our own different roads that we take. And now, as I'm getting older, I'm going, oh, I see why I'm not in the same situation that Eminem is in because I'm not meant to be Eminem. I am Marcus Hopson. That's why. And the way that I inspire people will not be in the same way that Eminem inspires people. What he's done for people will not be what I will probably do for people. I will do things in a different way. I am my own person. And as time goes, I'm able to see that my story, my movie is different. So my movie is not called 8 Mile. I did not grow up. I am not supposed to have Drake's outcome of being a superstar in his kind of way. I'm not supposed to be Kendrick Lamar. I am not supposed to touch people in the ways that they do it. I am going to do it in my own way. But that doesn't mean that I'm not as like that doesn't make me less important less as important as they are. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
the people that I matter to, I know that I really matter. You know what I'm saying? And there's I've seen that. I'm like, shit. I've just been sleeping on myself. My story is not meant to be like theirs. I look at it this way. Um, you could look at who's a more iconic superhero, Iron Man or Deadpool?
Iron Man.
Definitely, hands down. But at the same time, me personally, I like Deadpool more. You
Yeah.
know, I love
Yeah.
and Deadpool isn't that the American hero. You know what I'm saying? He's not. He's not Captain America. He's not. But he has things that appeal to me, and he inspires me, and I'm glad that he exists because. I know this is just speaking about superheroes, but he inspires people like me. And I look at it this way: who is a bigger, more richer, commonly known household name that does more movies, that is just a superstar? Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle?
Kevin Hart.
Hands down, Kevin Hart. Way bigger. How could you know what? But me personally, I would rather spend a day in the life with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I love Dave Chappelle so much. I
Yes.
don't care what movies he's done. And you know what? And I love Kevin Hart too. I love Kevin Hart too. And I'm sure Kevin Hart inspires millions of people. But you know what? Dave Chappelle does too. And I will argue, you know what? Dave Chappelle is probably not making as much money as Kevin Hart. Dave Chappelle probably doesn't have as much movies under his belt as Kevin Hart. But you know what? Dave Chappelle is a fucking legend. He's the fucking
Yeah.
GOAT in his own way. He's not the mega superstar where he walks in the room. But you know what? You got to put some fucking respect on his fucking name. You got to
Yeah.
put some real fucking respect on his fucking name. And Dave Chappelle, maybe I don't know what his desires are in life. I don't know who he is. But maybe he sat around going, man, how come I'm not this or that? Or maybe he doesn't want to be. I don't know. But all I know is as the consumer, as the fan, I'm going, Dave, you're doing a fucking amazing job.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the superstar to fucking impact the world. Okay?
Dave Chappelle had that bit in his comedy special about Kevin Hart and like getting jealous because his son got so excited about seeing Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You know what?
Yeah.
I yeah, I remember that. I saw that. But you gotta remember, every man has his own story. And it doesn't mean that we aren't loved, that we aren't valued. You know what? And sometimes we'll sleep on what we have, because looking at the man across the street, we're not able to see who we truly are and what we do. And that's happened to me so many times, man. I used to look at fucking Childish Gambino. I've looked at Chance the Rapper. I've looked at all these motherfuckers, and it used to hurt me, dude. Like back in 2014, 2015, and 16, that shit used to kill me, dude. I used to literally say, dude, they're bigger than me. They're doing, but I was not factoring in who I was. I was not factoring in who I was and what I've done. And I was sleeping on that and assuming that, dude, I'm not trying to brag about myself. There's been millions of people that I've touched, that my music has reached, millions all over the world. But for some reason, hearing about, oh, my music has reached 5 million people, for some reason, I'm looking at the man going, well, he reached 10 million people. And I'm going, damn, I'm a piece of fucking shit. I'm a piece of shit. Look at this dude. He reached 10 million people. I reached 5 million people. I fucking suck. I fucking suck. He made $20 million last year. I made fucking 5. I fucking suck. That's what I've done to myself. I kid you not. I've done that, and I've become crippled to that because I'm looking at the person across the street, seeing what they got, and not valuing what I have, and not really understanding and realizing that there's so many people who would kill to even be in my shoes. Not only that, I would have killed to be in my shoes. If this was 10 years ago and I saw me, dude, I used to praise rappers who were so much smaller than me, like 30 times smaller than I am, back when I first started. And I used to think they were big. And I would have looked at me now going, damn, dude, you made it to me. But for some reason, I've been in my shoes at times and thinking that I am nothing, that I haven't done a goddamn thing. And I'm just letting you know, I don't think that will ever stop. I always wonder, like, who does Drake want to be? Who does Drake? Who's Drake's neighbor where he looks at across the street going, damn, you know what? I got all this, but I don't have it like them. You know, I wonder who that is. I wonder who Eminem looks at. I wonder who, Childish Gambino looks at, or any of these people, all these people who are bigger than me. I wonder who they look at and they go, damn, I got all this, but I'm not quite that over there. And that always bothers me. And, it has bothered me at times that I'm not J. Cole. But, I don't mean that in a sense of like the music he makes, just status wise. But I have a status. And all these people I named probably know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
But yet,
like Daylight said on a live that you're probably the biggest, most successful underground rapper in the world.
I mean, I don't know how true. There's a lot of. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that's true. I'm fine with who I am and where I'm at. I'm fine with who I am and where I'm at. So I don't care to be the biggest. Whatever I am, that's just what it is, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that now. So the way you get over that? Sorry, I didn't quite answer the question.
No, it's cool.
You just got to remember, you're you. You're not meant to be them. Go as hard as you can in your life, and you'll learn to appreciate the things that are happening to you. And your story, their story, you see the highlights from certain things of all these other people's lives, but you don't see the realities of it. So, I can look at one of these other superstars who can't walk the streets, and I go, is that really a good thing? So-and-so, they're so big, they can't go to Walmart. I love going to Walmart. I love going to Walmart. I don't ever want the day to come where I cannot go to Walmart. Yes, I get recognized very often everywhere that I go, but not on the superstar level. I can still go to Walmart and tell someone to get the fuck away from me, and they'll listen because I'm not they're not going to call the whole neighborhood and be like, oh my God, Hopsin's here. I don't ever want that to go away.
Mm.
And then sometimes I think like, yo, if that ever went away, I would actually be so depressed that I would reach that goal of being Drake and then probably be depressed because I'd be like, yo, I love being human. I love walking the streets by myself. I love going places by myself, being a real fucking human being. And I'm like, dude, I need to appreciate this because I can still go to airports by myself, walk through airports by myself, do things, and still be somewhat normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but I've never been a superstar, so I don't know what it's like to have fucking maids everywhere 24/7, people fucking cleaning my goddamn toes and shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm only saying this because I'm speaking from a lesser popular celebrity perspective. But yeah, man. So you're you, man. You're you. Don't be mad that you're you. Your story is not meant to be his story. All right.
Mm.
So
What
just remember that. What?
what I take from all of this is that sometimes, like, all times it's just better to be you because who knows where you could go, and sometimes being too big can be a curse. Something like that.
But it's not even that. You know, I don't want to shame people who are super big because I've never been that. I don't know what it's like. I'm just saying everyone's story is different.
Yeah.
We're all meant to impact people and the world in our own different way. You're not going to be in order to have the exact same outcome as somebody else, you would have had to be born at the exact same time by the exact same parents in the exact same circumstances, and everyone would have had to be exactly the same way they were to that person to you at the exact same moments for all those things to happen. And that's never going to happen. It's impossible. So, yeah, what I used to do also, what that was crippling to me, it's a dumb thing I did. I used to look at time stamps of people's lives. Like, okay, he made it at, 24. So by 24, if I haven't done this and that, I know that I'm a piece of shit and I suck. Don't do that to yourself either.
Yeah.
Do not do that. There is there is no age thing because everybody has their epiphanies at different times. Everyone gets their shit together at different times. So don't do that. That will fuck you up. I've done that so many times.
I'm looking at people around me now, and like everyone's just having so much fun and going back to their normal lives because COVID's like starting to cool down, and I'm just here like someone gonna bite me anywhere like
no.
like that.
Look, just don't be fooled, and especially if you're getting fooled by things on Instagram. Remember this as well. This is something to remember. I'm not saying everyone does this on Instagram, but I feel like a lot of people do, especially these famous rich people who are flaunting everything they have and showing how cool their lives are. Life, a majority of the time, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty boring. Like, when you look at if you go to a fucking zoo or you go to see some wildlife, those animals are just chilling. Like the birds are chilling on a branch, they ain't doing shit. Those lions are just sitting under a tree, they ain't doing shit because that's in life. We chill. That's the reality. There's moments where you'll see National Geographics catch a lion in action, but lions really don't be hunting. They don't hunt that often. They don't. All these animals, they don't really be out there like that. They really don't be out there doing the most like that. In life, we chill. You'll find yourself in moments where you'll be on Instagram and be like, they're doing that? Whoa, look at me. I'm just sitting here in my boxers, jacking off, doing stupid shit. Look, they are too. They are too.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in my boxers right now, and I'm on Instagram Live, and I'm in my fucking room, and I ain't doing. I'm here, but I'm bored too. I'm bored just like you, okay? And I got to go do the things that I need to do during my day that some things I don't want to do. Everybody's bored, all right? The shit is boring. Let's be real. Life sometimes is fucking boring. But these people who try to act like it isn't, they're trying to pretend they're gods. They're trying to show you, hey, it's never boring in my life. I'm never just chilling in my underwear, just doing nothing and wondering what the fuck I should be doing. They're lying to you. I'm telling you right now, I have millions of dollars and I'm bored. Every day. I go, I have $1 million in my bank account, and I'm bored still. The same bored feeling I got when I was 20 years old and 25 and 30. I'm 35, and I go, I'm still bored. And you know what? I've taken my money and I've said, you know what? I'm gonna go to Spain and I'm gonna rent a fucking yacht with my friends and I'm gonna turn up. And guess what? You know what we did on that yacht? We sat there and I got my boombox and I played music and we were bored. We were sitting there eating Doritos as the boat was just going and the sun was beaming on our faces and we were bored on that yacht. I got the yacht and we were bored in Spain. And I was sitting there for 5 hours going, dude, maybe I shouldn't have rented this fucking yacht for 5 hours because I'd rather be in my fucking hotel watching TV because I'm bored on this yacht. But you know what? It made a great fucking video for Instagram and everyone bought into it and probably thought that I was living my best fucking life.
No, in reality, Hop was in Spain without the S.
I was bored. I just want you to know. Wait. Yeah, I just want you to know. You're like, these people are bored. These people are bored.
It's okay.
That's why I slowly just like, I mean, I'm working on it. I still need to work on it. But I eventually just want to start, like on my Hopsin page, I'm trying to post more nature-y things and more real life things. I don't want to cater to that bullshit. I ain't posting my Lambo. I ain't posting none of that shit because it's not real. These are things that exist in my life, but I'm a real person. I want to start posting photos of me just actually sitting in my boxers eating McDonald's. Like, I just want to fill my Instagram with that and show, hey, yes, I am a rapper and I just dropped that song that just got millions of views and I did make X amount of money, but I'm still sitting here eating McDonald's in my fucking boxers and I'm on fucking Pornhub doing the same shit you're doing and it doesn't change. I'm just like you. These things don't change, you know? It doesn't change. It doesn't change. I'm telling you, it doesn't change. Dude, life is boring. And
you know when I knew it, I was like at an all-time low today.
You said, what did you say?
Today, I knew I was I knew today I was at an all-time low. I saw on Pornhub some guy fucking a watermelon, and I was like, "What the fuck?
Okay.
What has my life come through?" And the stepsister walked in. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy.
The fucking watermelon, Hopsin. The fucking watermelon.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. You gotta. I mean, hey, that's what boredom leads to. Dude, it's just. Yeah, we're humans, man. We're humans. All right, like we can't. So don't be fooled by these people's lives, okay? These people, these Instagram influencers who are posting the coolest shit, they ain't shit. They lame just like you are, watching the same watermelon porn. I'm lame too. They watching the same watermelon porn as you. They are. They really are. They're posting the highlights of their life.
Yeah.
We all got highlights of shit that we did that looks cool. They just got better cameras when they're doing it. They got cooler cameras, so the shit looks way more lit and way more active. Man, they doing the same old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Go look at really look at especially some of these girls. Go on their fucking Instagrams and look at these fucking girls. They're in the bathroom, dog, taking these selfies, but they put some type of filter or some camera. The camera makes it look like they're in some crazy, like, it's for some reason the filters, the lens, whatever they're using, it literally makes you go, my life is shit. I'm nothing like I live a fucking cheap ass fucking low quality fucking life. But really, in reality, it's like, yo, this bitch is by the fucking toilet, dog. Ain't nothing fancy about that. We all got toilets.
She probably
we all got mirrors in the fucking bathroom. These people are in their bedrooms sometimes taking photos, and it looks like it's something like, yo, wow, look at them. They're so glamorous. They're living the high. This bitch is in the fucking bedroom. It's the bedroom. The 1-bedroom apartment. And she ain't shit. She ain't shit. He ain't shit. I don't want to make a scene about women. He ain't, whoever's doing it, they ain't shit. It's the same shit now. Occasionally, look, you know what? I think I see.